She likes the Quest 3 controllers. You like the Quest 3 controllers? Approved, she said. Look how cute this pug is. She's so freaking cute. Forget about the rest of this video. It's just cute pug. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for how to open the controllers of the Quest 3 to replace the battery YouTuber edition. I mean, I could just tell you how to do it right off the bat, but no real YouTuber is going to be like that. And I was just like, I'm not really a very good YouTuber because I just like make these quick videos and stuff, like get to the point. But I was like, I need to do things differently. So this is the YouTuber version. Yeah, I do have a short version that's like 2 seconds long, but forget that version. That version's nothing compared to this one. This is going to be like a really good one. Teach you all. Like you see my digital background and stuff, right? So I'm going to try to be a real YouTuber and do like a proper video on how to do something like, hey, you see these controllers? These are Quest 2 controllers. No, actually here, I need to start with a proper intro. Okay, here's my channel intro. All right, isn't that cool? All right, now, it's another thing for being a proper YouTuber. VR. VR. Do you know what VR stands for? You might think very realistic. No. I mean, stuff seems very realistic if it's done proper, but it stands for virtual reality. It's not reality, but it's virtually reality, even though it's really not. Anyhow, it's, yeah. So you use a headset for virtual reality. Oh, I'm sorry, before I forget, like this video, thumbs up it, don't thumbs down it, thumbs up it, and share and subscribe, leave a comment, donate to my Patreon, give me some money for making a video, watch all the ads I have on here as well. So virtual reality, let's talk about virtual reality. Like, what is virtual reality? Before we can talk about controllers, virtual reality controllers, we got to talk about virtual reality. Okay, let me see if I can find a headset. Okay, now here is a virtual reality headset. Now when virtual reality first came out, they were wired, and they'd use wires, and they would connect it to your computer, okay, via cables. Now this actually is the Samsung Odyssey Plus. Very nice headset. When it first came out, it was like $500. Actually, first they had the Samsung Odyssey, then they had the Samsung Odyssey Plus, and this came out at the same price as the Samsung Odyssey, which was $500. And then I got this on sale for like $299. Thanks to Tyrell Wood posting a video about it. Thanks. And then I think they finally sold them for like $239 or something, and Samsung decided not to make them anymore. And this is actually a mixed reality, Windows mixed reality headset. So you got like Oculus, you got Steam VR or Valve, and then you have Windows mixed reality. So this is a nice headset. The resolution isn't that high, but it's OLED. It looks really nice. It's still a quality headset. Now, these are controllers for the headset, okay? These are controllers. Yeah, I can see myself on the screen over there. These are my controllers that came with it. And the weird thing about changing your background like this, because I don't have a green screen, okay? Check this out. I don't have a green screen because I'm not good at figuring out how to use green screens or something. I don't know. But so I'm using NVIDIA Broadcaster, which artificially removes the background, and I can replace it. The only problem is I can't like go like this with stuff. Oh wait, why does that work? Anyways, okay, so these controllers are Windows Mixed Reality controllers, and you can see I've scuffed them up here a little bit, hitting them on things because I don't actually ever properly use a Guardian. Psst, Guardian's for babies. If you want to change the controllers on here, the batteries on these ones, you push this down and you pop it out, and see I've got 2 batteries. These take 2 batteries. So let me explain how this works, because we just talked about VR headsets. So VR controllers, they are tracked, in this case it's being tracked by the headset. The headset has cameras on it. See, the headset has these 2 cameras, only 2 cameras, but surprisingly, it actually works pretty decently. And then these have like infrared lights that glow. Like you can't actually see them glow, but unless you're using like a special camera or maybe your phone or something, your phone camera. But that headset sees it and you can track them. Well, so in order for them to, and then have buttons and stuff, well, in order for that, you need electricity. You need electricity. It's not passive. So you have to have a power source. So somebody invented batteries a long time ago. I'm not going to really get into it. They invented batteries by studying a fish or how these fish produce electrical charges in the water. Best invention. They gave it away for free. And so batteries, they have electricity inside of them. Yeah. And that's how they charge, or that's how they hold it. They hold a charge and they power your controllers. And so you use the controllers to interact with things in virtual reality. So your buttons, they can do different things and move and grip. And, you know, based on the game, people can program the different buttons. And it's been a big old controversy because, you know, different manufacturers and different companies like, hey, if you design an application to use this controller, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work with this controller. But I think there's something coming out like OpenXR or something like that where it's supposed to work across all the platforms. So this is one of them. Let me go get another one. Okay, this is an Oculus Go. All right, an Oculus Go VR headset. And here's the controller for the VR headset. Now, this is a little bit different because it doesn't track movement, or it doesn't really track the controller movement. It does track controller rotation, but it doesn't see the controller. It just knows the controller has like gyroscope or something, magnetometer, something in it, something magical, so that when you rotate it and stuff, it tells the headset how it's rotated. But it has to reset itself. So it's based on the last reset orientation. It figures out where it is. Anyways, and this is only a 3 degrees of headset of movement headset, which means 3 degrees like this axis, this way, and I guess this way. And so you can't actually physically, when you move around physically, it doesn't correlate to the game that you're playing in the headset. So a lot of people like hate on this headset. They're like, oh, we can't call that VR. That's not VR. It is VR. Shut up. So this is a cool headset. It's nice. You can watch movies with it. There are some fun games with it. It's not the highest resolution. It's not bad though. In fact, the Rift S was made with the same screen as this, but this runs at a little bit lower resolution. But you can't bump up the resolution on this for some things that don't use a lot of processing power, like watching movies and stuff. So this is cool. And if you wanted to change the battery on this, you just pull this apart. There we go. And then, boom, there would be a battery right there. This just takes one AA battery. And side note, this goes for a lot of money right now on eBay or something, because they aren't making new ones of these anymore. I ain't selling mine. I've got like 3 of them. Actually, one of them I broke, and I was going to pew it on video, but then I couldn't find it, and then I just found it. So I'm probably going to pew it again at some point and put it on my channel. And so yeah, there's people out there that have an Oculus Go, but they don't have a controller, and I guess people are selling these controllers for $100 on eBay. No, I'm not selling mine. I'm not selling it. All right, let's get another one. All right, this baby here is the Oculus Quest 1. Check this out. Now I have modified it by putting a decal on it to change the color, but I have it in this case. Somebody gave it to me. When you're a YouTuber, companies call you up and they go, dude, here's some product for free. Will you do a review? I'm like, okay. I usually do a review. I did post this case in a review. Sometimes I forget. Sorry. Or if somebody sends me something that's like kind of unremarkable, or if they send me something that is remarkable, but I put it away and I forget. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'm just like, this, I don't want to do a review on this. This is the Quest 1, all right? It also has controllers. This is 6 degrees of freedom because it's not just your head movement, but it's your body movement. Whatever. I'm not going to calculate it. And you can walk around. And now this has 4 cameras. See, the Oculus Go had 0 cameras. The Samsung Odyssey Plus had 2 cameras. The Quest 1 has 4 cameras. And right now they have the Quest 3 out. But this is not a bad headset if you want to use it still for PCVR. I thought, man, this is going to be horrible. We're not talking about Gear VR, okay? Gear VR doesn't exist. Google Cardboard doesn't exist. Daydream, forget about it. If you post comments about that, they don't exist. They're a myth, okay? They're not real. Okay, so this is still a surprisingly decent headset. It is. Even though it's lower resolution than the ones that are out now, it's not bad, especially for PCVR. In fact, I have a stream up that I did a live stream like a few weeks ago. Like Long Live the Quest 1. The thumbnail has a picture of me wearing this, pointing to it and smiling. It's a good headset. It's a really good headset. It's an OLED headset, and especially nice with this padding. And it really still is a good headset for PCVR. Oculus doesn't officially, or Meta doesn't officially support it anymore. But dude, it still works perfectly fine for PCVR. Works great. But okay. Oh, but they don't necessarily use. Well, I was gonna say they don't use a cable. You can use AirLink. Okay. AirLink is a feature of the Oculus software that connects over the Wi-Fi. You can use Virtual Desktop that does the same thing. It interacts with software on your computer. You can use Steam VR. You can use the Oculus stuff. You can use Steam VR. Also interfaces with Windows Mixed Reality. So if you're running Oculus stuff, that opens Steam VR, which then opens Windows Mixed Reality. I think unless you're using Virtual Desktop, which has a new Virtual Desktop XR runtime that can just run Steam VR stuff without actually running Steam virtual reality games without actually firing up Steam VR, something like that. So, okay, now this one also has controllers. Check out these controllers. Now, yeah, I put the orange decals on them, and I like them because, you know, like, I don't know, remind me of Half-Life 1. So, these ones are pretty cool. Check this out. If you want to open the controllers for this, you just slide the side off, you slide it off, and these just use a single battery, single AA battery. One of the problems with these is that people would be like, Beat Saber, and then the thing would come off. It would just slide off. They'd be like, oh no, my battery cover slid off. It's happened to me a time or two. You know, it really has. So this is the Quest 1. I really do love this case, by the way, actually. If you have a Quest 1, you know, whenever I get stuff to sell to you guys, you know, and I send a little link, at some point, I think the manufacturer stops making it. I don't know. But this is really good. I really, really like this case. It's a quality case. I keep my Quest 1 in it. You know, and side note, I thought about selling my Quest 1, but no way, man. This thing is freaking OLED. It's OLED Wi-Fi. Is there any other OLED Wi-Fi VR headsets that work with Oculus? No. Are there? Yeah, there's not. I don't think. No, there's not. It's a great headset. I'm not selling it. Now, this has like certain cutouts specifically for how to place these. So it takes a minute for me to do this, but it's worth it because they're secure. They are secure. And then I put this, let's see, I put this strap over here. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm doing it. So, yeah, thanks again for you know, being part of my channel, being a subscriber. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Most people on YouTube aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel. So come on, guys, hit the subscribe button. Like this video, and we're going to show you another one. Well, no, two more, actually. All right, so this is the Oculus Quest 2. How do I know it's the Oculus Quest 2? Come on, because it says Oculus. Can you see that? It says it on there. You can see it shining, shimmering right here. It says Oculus. And the newer ones say Meta. Nah. You think I'm going to sell this? You think I'm stupid? Actually, let's see. I have another one. I wonder if it says Oculus or Meta. I bet you it says Oculus. Let me go get it. All right, that's right. This other one... Well, I just shocked something. This other one says Oculus. Can you see that? Oculus. So these things have got to be worth at least $3,000 because the rest of them all say Meta. Who likes Meta? It doesn't even sound cool. Meta? Like everybody uses that term. Oh, that's Meta. Huh. But Oculus? That's like a distinguished name. Not giving these bad boys up. Babies. These baby bad boys up. Not giving them up. And this here is my pug. Her name is Bella. She's got myelopathy, which means her rear end is kind of paralyzed. It's mostly paralyzed. She can't pee on her own, so I have to express her. But I do have a video where it's called the Pugulus Quest. And I have her in it, and I try putting the VR headset on her. Did you like that, Bella girl, huh? Did you like wearing the VR headset? She's just like, I don't know what's going on here right now. You're a good girl, huh? You're a good girl. Oh yeah, I have a video, a 3D video, doing an interview with her on this channel. Watch it in YouTube VR. You're such a good girl. Look at you. I want to kiss you so much. I want to bite you. Yeah. She's such a cute pug. Look how cute this pug is. She's so freaking cute. Forget about the rest of this video. It's just cute pug. All right, she's the cutest pug. She's the cutest pug ever. All right, Bella, I think she wants to eat. So, okay, the Quest. Yeah. That's right. So this is the Quest 2. That red light, if you can see, it's red. It looks orange in there, but it's red. Means, the battery's died. So it needs to be charged. But, so the Quest 2 also has 4 cameras, like the Quest 1. I'm not selling this thing. And, so these are the controllers for the Quest. Oh, you know what? Something about the Quest, the Quest 1 controllers. They're the same controllers that the Rift S uses, which is a wired VR headset. And I think they're going for like $100 each on eBay. But I thought, I could sell these and make a couple $100. But nah, I'm not getting rid of that thing. That thing is OG. I'm keeping it. It still works great. Not getting rid of it. Okay, so these are Quest 2 controllers, but they don't come with these big things on them. There's a video like last Christmas I did. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. Anyways, last Christmas, I think I did a stream, or was it the Christmas before that, of a company that sent these to me. I think it was AMVR, or, sorry, a company that sent them to me. I don't remember who it was. Anyways, you can watch that video. These also use a single battery, and they have their own cover, but this controller cover replaces it, and I love it. I absolutely love it so much. They did such a great job. I'll put a link in the video description of these for any of you Quest 2 users that want one of these. But why would you be watching this? Because it's about the Quest 3 controller. So I don't know. All right. So now we're going to get to the Quest 3. Here is the Quest 3. I've got a Quest 2 Elite strap connected to it. And I've got adapters that I 3D printed. That was cracked. I should probably re-3D print it. I cracked it by putting it on. Anyways, and this one, yeah, I had to put an extension on the cable. Because it wouldn't reach. Otherwise, I got the splitter, and you can plug accessories into one, like controllers and stuff. It works on the Quest 3. And then this was the one that charges it with. Anyways, so this one has controllers as well. Oh, and this one has. Hey, let's talk about the cameras on this one. Whoa, whoops. Okay, so this has 4 cameras in front, but 2 of them are pass-through cameras. I'm not sure if they're the top or the bottom. This is a depth sensor, and then they have cameras down here on this. Cameras down here on the side. So 1, 2, so 6 cameras and a depth sensor. I think they only use 4 for tracking. They probably use a depth sensor for tracking, but I don't know if that's called a camera or not. Anyways, it's a nice headset. And here are the controllers. Now, one of the things you notice is these controllers don't have rings on them, right? They don't have rings on them like the Quest 2 controllers and all the other controllers I showed you. Well, they've got lights in here that it tracks with. Now, these are very similar looking to the Quest Pro controllers, but the Quest Pro controllers were trash. They were trash. They're selling them for $300. You could probably get them with the Quest 3, but okay, the only positive about them is that they can track behind your back. That's it. That's where the positives end, because you can't replace the battery. So if it dies, you got to go charge it. You have to stop playing VR. When my battery dies, guess what I do? I spend 5 seconds and replace the battery. Rechargeable batteries, just swap them out. That's it. Okay. Another thing is a lot of people were getting controller overheating problems with the Quest Pro batteries or the Quest Pro controllers. They couldn't use them. A lot of tracking problems. I don't know. I had tons of tracking problems with my Quest Pro controllers. I mean, it's a good idea. Like, hey, we solved the problem. Now you can track behind your back. Okay. Well, I mean, I know almost never need to do that. Once I had like a sword, I'm like, look, the sword is coming through me. Like, okay, that was cool. Once or twice. Okay, maybe 5 times, but that was it. The tracking was bad. These don't have the problems that the Quest Pro controllers had with tracking. Anyways, so how do you open these? Now with the Quest 2 controllers, you just slid the side off. So the other day my battery was dead and I was trying to slide it off. I'm like, oh, how do I slide this off? And I'm like, oh, what's this? Maybe try here. There's a button. Boom, you just press that button and it releases it. So this actually clips in, it locks in to, oh, my pug. Let me go fix my pug. All right, so my pug thinks that the Quest Pro controllers suck. She's like, those controllers suck. Huh, they suck. Those controllers suck. But she likes the Quest 3 controllers. You like the Quest 3 controllers? Approved, she said. Approved. I like those controllers. I like the fact that they're locked. The cover's locked. You can't like accidentally make them go flying. Right? Right? They can't go flying. Yeah. They can't actually accidentally go flying. You're such a good pug. I'm going to give you this channel, okay? You're going to run it. So, you want me to go put you down on your bed? You want me to put you down on your bed? I'll be right back. If you want to get a huge following on YouTube, just like have a pug in your videos. See all the hair I got on me? So anyhow, the controllers are easy to open, but honestly, I was like, what? Why are these not opening? But I was like playing a game, so I had the headset on, and while the pass-through is good, I mean, it's not crystal clear. It's like just using your own eyes. So anyways, that's how you do it. And also I use some really high-end Amazon Basics, but I mean they're high-end in the sense that they hold a high charge. It's like 2400 milliamps or something, milliamp hours. I'll put a link to them in the video description. They weren't too bad. They weren't cheap, but they weren't super expensive either. So I'll put a link to those. I love them. I got like an 8-pack or something. So all right, that's the history of virtual reality. Not really, but a little bit. This has been the YouTuber version. You know, I think it's been a lot better. If you guys think this has been a lot better than my simple like 19-second one that's like, hey, look how to open this. And I do it like twice. I try to make the video long, and I did it twice, and it was only 19 seconds. So this one's going on for quite a bit, 20 minutes or so. I'm going to cut out a few things from the video of when I walked away, but that's about it. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later, and subscribe, like the video, and give me money to my Patreon. Well, PayPal. I'll just put PayPal because I don't have Patreon. I know. See, I'm not a what. If you don't have Patreon, you're not a real YouTuber. So I got to do that. I have to do that. So I might have Patreon. I have a Patreon account. Do I have a link? If you have a Patreon, anyways, I'll try something. Thanks a lot. I'll catch you guys later.